Hey there.
Welcome
Good
back.
morning. Welcome to Late Night Specials.
Late Night Specials.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You've missed a couple
I've
times.
missed a couple times, things happen, and, I'm here.
We're glad you're back. Tommy brought an idea last week.
Yes,
The
I
boys and girls
heard
heard about
about
it.
Tommy's idea. I was so fascinated by his idea about time,
Yeah, and we had a little issue with, was it his idea? He said it was your idea, but then he said it was his idea, and then
Yeah.
he said he forgot the
I
idea.
think it might have been Tommy's idea.
So we couldn't quite figure out where
Yeah.
it came from after we just, we voted on it. But
Yeah. Well, it got me thinking a lot about time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if mine is actually an idea so much, but it's just a thought.
I've been thinking about that too, what he was saying.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was
What are your
yeah,
thoughts
I
on
was
that?
I called you this morning. Let me just make sure this is an official PLC.
Yes,
PLC.
PLC.
Okay.
That's right.
And so professional learning community again.
Right.
And it is we're early. I've had coffee. It is 2:54. If you can see that, 2:54 a.m.
2:54. We're a little early.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're doing good. And that being here early got me thinking
Yes.
about what Tommy was saying. You were talking about. I'm thinking that we need to do a better job as a school, as PLC members,
Right.
teachers, students, parents. Be where you're supposed to be. Let me say that again. Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
Now you're saying be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be.
Yeah, so like our administrator
Right.
says you need to be there at school by 7:15 in the morning. So my thought is, you know what? You need to be there at 7:15. You don't need to be rolling in at 7:20.
Okay.
If you're supposed to be there at 7:15.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I have a different take on
Okay.
that a little bit.
What's that?
Mine is that you should be on time for things.
On time.
So I think you should be on time.
Like, what do you mean?
You be on time. On time means on time. It's timeliness.
Like, give me an example of what you're talking about. I'm trying to figure this out here.
So let's say this meeting starts at 3 a.m.
Okay.
And I think you should be on time at 3 a.m.
I mean, I don't know if you're hearing what I'm saying.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, I hear be on time.
Be on time.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
that, but I disagree in the fact that I'm talking about you need to be where you're supposed to be. So, for example, if you have a specialist class at 9 o'clock,
Right.
you need to be in the art room, and the boys and girls would appreciate be in the art room at 9 o'clock. You need to be in there.
Mr. Buckley, you don't have to talk about the art room, and
Oh.
all you got to say is be on time. If you just say be timely, be on time, you don't have to say like where you're supposed to be.
See,
I mean, it's on time.
see, that's where we're disagreeing because I'm not talking about time.
Okay.
I'm talking about go where you're supposed to go. Students, go. If you're supposed to be in the cafeteria for breakfast, that's where you need to be. And I'm not talking about time.
It's just so
I don't know where
complicated.
time's coming in right now.
Well, it's timeliness. Being on time. That's what it really is, isn't it?
I feel like you're listening to me, but you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm not hearing you. I'm not
You're
hearing
not
where you're coming
here.
from.
And I think the boys and girls understand what I'm saying about be where you're supposed to be.
Wow.
The timing is that verb. I don't understand
What that has to do with
what
it?
that has to do with be where you're
See,
supposed to be.
I'm having the same problem because I'm not seeing the where you're supposed to be thing. I'm just seeing be on time, be timely, and it's fine. Don't have to worry about where you're supposed to be. Be on time. Done.
I mean, agree to disagree.
Let's agree to disagree.
Let's agree to
Yes,
disagree.
yes.
I mean, I'm still.
So I think you're saying a totally different thing than I'm saying. And
Yeah, I'm saying follow the school policy.
right.
Be where you need to be. For example, I'll give you another example.
Okay.
We're supposed to leave here at 3:30. Okay.
Right.
If you leave at 3:29, you're not where you're supposed to be for that last minute. Okay.
You just really confused me. I don't understand what you're saying, Mr. Buckley. You just got to be on time. If you're supposed to leave at 3:30, on time is 3:30.
I know, and if you're where you're supposed to be, then you got to stay here till 3:30 is what I'm saying. And you're talking about time.
It's all about
It doesn't
time.
have to do it with time. It doesn't has nothing to do with time.
I'm not sure I understand.
It has to. This
that.
is a serious conversation.
Well, yeah, it's a deep
because we got to
conversation.
sort this out.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm not. It's not has nothing. What I'm saying has nothing to do with time. It has everything about where you're supposed to be and when you're supposed to be there.
Where you're supposed to be.
And you keep talking about be on time,
Be on time.
and then I'm like confused on where I'm supposed to be.
Well, if you're on time, you don't have to worry about that. Right? Because you're on time. It's like Tommy says, I'm supposed to be here because he's on time.
He does know where
Now,
he's.
that does talk about where you're supposed to be a little bit. I'm a little confused.
I'm just.
This is confusing.
This is very
me.
confusing.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a little lost in this conversation.
Well,
should we ask the boys and girls?
I think they should vote. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I just disagree with what you're saying. Is all I'm
Okay,
saying.
I disagree
and that's okay.
with what you're saying.
We're
and that's
still
all right.
friends.
We're still friends.
Yeah.
We just don't agree
We
on
just
this
don't
particular
agree.
issue. Seem to be
So-
saying opposite things.
Yeah, you know,
So-
we're different ends of the spectrum.
So, boys and girls, should we be on time or should we, whatever Mr. Buckley's saying?
Be where you're supposed to be. Okay? So be on time. I want you to shake on it.
Shake on it for
Be
being on
where
time.
you're supposed to be. Let's fist bump it.
Fist bump if
Because
it's where you're supposed to
we've
be.
gotta-
Shake if
yeah.
it's on time.
And we've got to hear from you.
That's
Because
right.
I mean, we're still friends.
we got to resolve this.
Yeah, we got to resolve it. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
I
friendship.
think we need a neutral
We
party
just
coming in and
need-
talking to us about this
we need some data.
issue.
We
I
need
think we
this
do.
is PLCs are data driven,
That's
and
right.
we're gonna need some data.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll leave it up to you, and then we'll report back.
All right.
All right, let us know.
Please do. I would like to, get this resolved.
All right.
Take care, guys.